Well, the fall season is here, and that means you're going to be seeing some changing colors on your walk or your drive, or if you head up north, and it's always so beautiful.
It is. So Kim is joining us with more on fall foliage that you'll begin to see as the temperatures dip.
Fall is in the air. Cooler temperatures are headed our way. In fact, next week in the valley, we could see morning lows drop to the 50s. So with this in mind, a lot of us are thinking it's time to head to the high country to do a little leaf peeping. But first, let's talk about the science behind fall foliage. A lot of people have been asking if all the monsoon rain we had this year will play a factor behind the color change. And the short answer is no. Leaves get their green color from a chemical called chlorophyll. This chemical helps the tree take in sunlight. The sunlight basically helps trees get their energy. During the fall, when days become shorter, nights become longer, and temperatures become cooler, chlorophyll production slows down and eventually stops altogether. This will reveal the colors that are associated with two other chemicals within a tree. Carotenoids produce yellows, oranges, and browns, and anthocyanin produces reds. In Arizona's high country, we will typically see aspen, maple, and oak trees change colors to yellow golds and burgundy reds. You can find them in the Flagstaff area of Lockett Meadow and the Kachina Trail at Arizona Snow Bowl. According to the Public Affairs Office at the Coconino National Forest, next week looks to be when the aspens there will be pretty vibrant in their golden colors.
You have to just catch it in that moment, because otherwise you may go too early and it's all green. You may go a few days later and all the leaves are gone. So if there's a storm or a windstorm, and then the leaves are gone.
Unfortunately, next week's forecast on Monday and Tuesday calls for wind gusts of 30 to 40 miles per hour, which might knock down a lot of those leaves. Some of the red maples within Oak Creek Canyon and the city of Sedona are just now barely starting to change colors. My best guess is that they won't start to become more vibrant until the end of October or early November. You can look for updates on when and where to see fall leaves by checking out the Flagstaff Visitor Center's Leafometer page. We have posted a link to that on our website, azfamily.com. So start planning your trips now. In Phoenix, I'm Kim Quintero for Arizona's Family.
All right, Kimmy, thank you. Our team coverage continues as we give you a peek into where to drive to see the best fall colors. So Gina is standing by at the traffic center with more on that.
Well, to see the colors and to avoid the traffic. Have you guys ever tried to head to the high country on a weekend?
Oh, yeah, yes. We know. We know.
The struggle is real.
Yes.
So let's talk about it if you do want to try to plan a trip to head up north. So according to ADOT, and actually, if you've ever driven to the high country, you know the most congested time is Friday afternoon, and then on the southbound side coming back to town is Sunday afternoon. You know what they're telling you, if you can, try to leave early Saturday morning. That's before 9 a.m. and but you know, after 9 a.m. it starts to get congested again. And then when you come back, if you can leave late Sunday morning. So before lunchtime, that'll help you avoid some of the congestion. If you want to avoid the I-17 altogether, if you're watching us from the East Valley, let me give you this suggestion here. If you go up the Beeline and then through Strawberry Pine, you make a left on Lake Mary Road, you'll actually see a lot of foliage there as well, but that also gets you past the I-17. Out of the West Valley, you can take that US 60 through Wickenburg, make a right on 89. That takes you through Yarnell. There are switchbacks there, and it's really pretty. It's kind of the back way into Prescott. And then from there are a couple of different routes you can take. You can take the 169 over to the 17, and that really gets you past the bulk of the slowing on the 17. You can make your way through 89A and through Sedona. That would be beautiful. Oak Creek Canyon, you also have switchbacks there. Or you can just head up the 89 to the I-40 and then cut across to Flagstaff.